What's up guys, my name's WhoGnu. Welcome to another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be building a bunch of automatic farms for collecting food. As you can see, I'm running really low on bread, and apart from that I've just been fishing to sustain myself. I've collected a bunch of redstone components. I'm going to use these to build a bunch of farms over in the area by my cow pen. So let's get into it. So you can see here the area that I've got to work with. I'm going to plan on having some large automatic wheat fields that will hopefully go up to like some sort of automatic storing silo to store all the grain in. And then I'm going to have like a kind of a barn area is what I'm planning. And in that area I'm going to have like all of my livestock farms, like, you know, cow farm, chicken farm, that sort of thing. I'm not sure I'm actually going to build the structure of the barn today, but I need to at least get some functional farms in here so that I can start producing food. I'm going to make an automatic chicken farm first. I'm going to put that just kind of down near where the cow area is. That'll become like the barn. So there'll be two parts to this chicken coop area. I'm going to have an automatic egg farm that'll just use a hopper and a chest, very simple. And then I'm also going to have a like cooked chicken and feathers farm that's going to dispense the eggs from the grown-up chickens and then, you know, kind of harvest them, I guess. So let's get started on the egg farm first. So this will be the collection chest for the egg farm. Obviously I'm going to make it bigger. I just kind of ran out of wood out here. But what's going to have is a hopper leading into the chest, and then all the chickens are just going to be sitting on top of this. Anytime they lay an egg, it'll just instantly get sent straight into the chest via the hopper. So here's the enclosure that the chickens will be in. I've got some eggs here. I'm going to throw them in here. See if any of them, none of them turn into chickens. Okay, then I will use seeds to lure some chickens in here. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Come here. And hopefully we can get a few in here today and get the egg farm pumping. Yes. Okay, we've got one in there. We'll find more chickens later. Right now I'm going to start working on the actual chicken farm that harvests cooked chicken as well as feathers. I'm going to put that right here, right next to it. The design that I'm going to be using today for the chicken farm, I found in an OMG Craft video. I'll put the link in the description. Very good video. Shows a lot of beginner farms. So that's where I found several of the farms I'm going to be using today. Like I said, OMG Craft, link in the description. Okay, now I've got 4 chickens in there. Hopefully these will start producing some more eggs. I'll now get on with the chicken farm here. So you put a dispenser here that will dispense the baby chickens from the eggs. Got the chest there. Have the hopper running into it. Now this is going to be kind of like the killing booth, where the chicken products will then drop down into this chest. I put the comparator like that, and then a repeater there as well as a repeater here. Lay down redstone here, 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 and here. Put a block there. So this is the mechanism that says that whenever an egg is dropped in here, it will spit it out basically. Alright, so let's see if this little thing works, that when something is dropped in here, it spits it out. Yep. And did it spit it all the way over there? Nope, it was caught by the thing, so, oh, hello. So that works great. Now if we put it in there, it gets spit out into the chest. That is great. So now we're going to put a slab on top of the hopper. This will allow baby chickens to stand here without going into the block above it, but not the adult chickens, because in the block above we're going to have some lava. Going to lead the hopper into the dispenser. This is where the eggs will get funneled down into. So I'm going to place the lava here, and hopefully that should not go down to the next block because of that slab there. Yes, so this is where the eggs will get dispensed. Baby chicken will pop up on top of this slab. It's short enough that it won't be touching the lava. Immediately when it grows up though, it'll be tall enough that it hits the lava, burns to death, and drops the stuff into the chest. So that is all good like that. And now I just need another chicken station right here, just like this one, that will drop eggs into that dispenser. This is just, the chicken farm is just the egg farm, plus a little bit to get chicken byproducts as well. So if I get chickens in here, then we should have the farm working. At least this chicken coop area. Now, I've already got 7 eggs from the 4 chickens that are in here. Let's see if any of those can turn into chickens in here. Yes, okay, so we've got 1 in there. Now this one won't ever die. This one just lays more eggs to get pumped into the machine. So we'll let those run for a little. I'll come back, collect more eggs, and just start putting them back into here for now. Obviously I'll use eggs later for like cakes and other recipes and stuff like that, but for now I'm just going to be putting the eggs back into these top areas of the chicken coop. And obviously it's pretty ugly, but I'll make it look all nice later. Right now I'm just going for functionality. Appearance can always be edited. I just need, some food. So now that the chicken area is finished, I'm going to start laying out. I want to have a large wheat farm over here, close enough to the village that hopefully I'll even be able to get some farmers to restock it every time I flush it. They'll be able to place seeds back down. Hopefully it's close enough for that, especially once I get the village growing a little bit, filling up this entire area in here. But I'm just going to have a very gradual slope, just enough that water can flow all the way down. I will have water sources at the top that I can turn on and off, and then just tons and tons of field area to fill up with wheat. So this is 7 blocks wide. That's how far the water can go and still keep going. Water runs for 8 blocks from the source. So this is going to come down like this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this whole area is gonna follow that. Obviously I need to get some more dirt, but this is looking pretty good so far. Alright, so I've got all of the dirt laid out. This is as wide as it's going to be for now. And you can see it goes down, I think like 5 or so tiers maybe. I don't know, I didn't count. But you can see I've punched in holes everywhere where I'm going to need water, like a constant source to supply, the plants with hydration and all that. So I'm going to start laying out the water, and then I will put in the mechanism for releasing the flushing water. Problem where you see each of these are water blocks, water source blocks, and when I release the water here, it would all just flow into that. So I found out that if I put an upside down stair block there, it leaves the water. It's called waterlogged, but it's not exposed anymore. So now if I go like that and release the water as I would during the flushing, it flows all the way down to this edge here, which will also have a water stream going this way to carry all of the wheat away. So I'm now going to start working on the mechanism here that releases the water. My chicken farm has produced a cooked chicken and a feather, which means that the mechanism works. Now it just needs more chickens to be more efficient. So I tried for a really long time, and it turns out that trapdoors do not hold back water. So I need to find another way to do this little mechanism. I could try doing dispensers all along here that place out a water bucket, or the other option that I thought of was I could use sticky pistons to move like the dirt block up and down, releasing the water. But I think the pistons will be harder to make than the dispensers, so I'm gonna try doing that. The only problem with that is in each of these I'd have to have a water bucket, and that would well, I don't need one every single spot. So I suppose if I did it smart, I could have one water bucket and spread it out into a bunch of different streams. So I'll try doing that. That should only take one dispenser then, and hopefully I can get this to work. You see that funny looking thing up there? That is the water distributor that turns the one source block into a wide enough space to cover all of this. I ran redstone up there to the dispenser with the bucket. So you press it once to release the water. It flows down everywhere, taking out the layers of wheat. You can press it again to turn it off. All of the wheat will flow down into here, and I will have another stream running this way that will carry the wheat to the grain silo. Now that I've got the wheat farm moving smoothly, I've got enough seeds to start moving up the tiers. Almost completely filled up. I should be able to get that, maybe not this next time, but at least into rounds of flushing down the wheat and the seeds. But now that I've got that running, and I've got my chicken farm producing pretty well, I mean, I've got 9 cooked chickens and 9 feathers, so it's running not super efficiently, but I'll keep working on that. Either way, I'd like to now start working on a sheep section where I have automatic wool farms. So this is the shape that I'm kind of looking at for the farm area, which is going to have all the wool farms and maybe some cow farms in it as well. And now these wool farms are also found in the WhoGnu craft video, link in the description. It'll take up about this much space each single sheep booth. This is where the machinery will be. This grass block is where the sheep will stand. I'll just have fence right here to keep the sheep in its spot. And then it looks like I'll be able to have another set right here. For now, I'm just going to have these hollowed out areas to get to the chests. I might come up with a more efficient system in the future, but for now that's how we'll do it. And that's about all we need. So I'm going to start constructing it. So this is where the grass block will be that the sheep will be standing on. I will have the chest here that I'll be able to access through this little tunnel. And then here I will have a hopper leading into that. And then on top of that, we're going to put rails That way I can place the minecart with hopper on top of that. If I put the grass block there and then say throw one on, it gets grabbed by that and put into the chest. So now the way this works is the sheep will be standing here, and to replenish its wool it will eat the grass. When it does that, there will be an observer watching this grass block. When it sees the grass block turn into a regular dirt block, it will send a redstone signal up to this dispenser, which will use shears on the sheep. So I've got the observer looking at the grass block, and then I will have a block there, and on that block we will put redstone powder. So this powers the block, which powers the redstone, which will then power this dispenser. Sounds like it worked. And in the dispenser we will have shears. So now I'm going to build a second one of these right here, and right now I only have enough resources for the 2 stations. The hopper and the minecart with hopper and the rails and everything took up a lot of iron, so I'll need to go mining again to fill out a bunch of these wool farms. But I have enough for 2 right now, so I'm going to build another one right next to it. There we go, that should be it. And then I'll put some fence down along here. I'll just put some cobblestone here for now. Obviously all of this is just functional for now, as I've said many times today. But hopefully eventually I'll make a cool barn looking building in this large rectangle that I've marked out, and we'll have a lot of cool different farms in here. I'm going to make this area into a nice little chicken coop looking thing, and yeah, I think this will turn into a really nice looking little farm area. Now I just need to get some sheep. Got 1 sheep in the pen, now I need to get another. There we go. I've got 2 sheep. Let's see if I can get those ones. Yes. So pretty soon I'll have a few sheep in there, and then I can move 2 of them into the wool farms. The shearing zones, I guess, if you will. Here you can see how well my egg farm's doing, and you probably just heard a chicken squawking loudly. That was this one producing. So I'm very happy with these. Almost all of the wheat has now grown, so I'm going to flush that. Click it once to turn it on, click it a second time to turn it off. Wow, that is satisfying. Looks like I didn't leave it on long enough to flush it all out, but that's okay. Hop down here and start collecting that. Wow, it filled my inventory immediately. And you can see I've kind of plugged this. This is where it'll eventually travel to the silo over here. But for now, I'm just collecting it manually. I'll start filling this in so I can pick up stuff. We're almost to maximum payout. Just 3 more stripes. No. 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 Get back here. Let's try wheat. Yes, yes, yes. Follow, yes. Yes, more fun. Push on. Yes, fun. Follow wheat. No, wheat's right here. Okay, we can this. Yes, okay, come here. Yes. Come back here. Now I push you. Yes! Okay, guys, I got one. That was awesome. Now, next time he eats that grass underneath him, he'll get sheared. So I've got both my sheep in, and they're getting sheared successfully. The problem is the wool isn't going through the minecarts, and the reason is these fences allow them to fall on blocks other than just that one. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to replace the fences with glass blocks that will allow the wool to only drop on that exact spot. Got the sheep all boxed in with glass now, and we should have a successful wool farm running smoothly in no time. I'm sure that you guys want to see the wheat field filled out, and while it's not fully grown, I'm sure that this will give me enough extra seeds to fill it all the way up. So I'm going to flush it once now prematurely. Well, here it is, the wheat field all the way filled in. Each of these tiers gives me about 100 wheat, which results in about a stack of hay bales per flush. I'm really glad that it worked out so well, and you can now see it fully filled in. Well, the completion of the chicken/egg farm, the wool farm, and the wheat farm is going to conclude our episode for today. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Obviously this is going to be a big ongoing project. I'm going to build it up, make it all look nice, add in a bunch more farms. It's going to be great. Something definitely to look forward to. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. But wait, I have an announcement to make. I have created an Instagram account, so you guys should follow me at WhoGnu01. The link should pop up on the screen right about now. Follow me for the latest updates on upcoming videos, sneak peeks at future content, and much more. It would mean a lot to me, so yeah, follow me. Bye.